toes and claws. See it? That's a bald eagle print right there. See his talons? See, he walked all over here. The wolf print, he went down here and came back. The print of a little fox right there. A couple coyote prints. Right there. That right there. And here. All the animals are walking the beach looking for salmon. Nothing but sneaking fish now though. I see a few spots that can work as shelters in a pinch, but I'm gonna keep looking. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad spot to get out of the rain. I'm kind of liking this spot. There's lots of wood around for fire and building material. Tell you what, this is a beautiful spot on a beautiful day, and it's tempting to try to just sleep out under the stars, but it's going to get cold, bitterly cold tonight. The low is supposed to be around 20 degrees Fahrenheit, but there's a stiff cold wind coming off that lake. Luckily, that hill shelters us a little bit. If you go just 100 feet that way, the wind is just in your teeth. So the most important thing my shelter can do is block that wind. Got a nice little shelter here. We're gonna make fire with a piece of flint rock and steel. Gonna catch a spark with the charred linen cloth. Got a piece of shredded up jute here. There we go. It's getting really toasty in here with that fire. This enclosed space captures the heat really well. It's only 2:30. The sun's already gone behind the mountains, and it gets so cold once that sun goes away. You can see it getting hit. A little tiny hit. There's definitely some fish out there messing with my bait. The question is whether they're big enough to swallow the hook. There might be something on empanadas here. Got a little dark Cholula's deep pepper hot sauce here. There we go, pretty simple meal. Fried pork side, hot tortillas, salted rice, and a little bit of green pepper hot sauce. Oh, I love these little empanadas. It's a savory South American pastry. It's like if a burrito and a Hot Pocket had a baby. A little midday dessert here. There must be a whole school of little tiny fish out there because I keep getting bit up and all my bait's stolen, but nothing's hooking up. Got some black beans here. We're gonna make some good beans here. All right, the beans are cooked. Now I'm adding some pork, onions, and jalapenos, and yellow lentils and rice. Oh man, I just dumped about half my beans into the fire. My little pot hanger broke and dumped half my food in the fire. Well, I guess that's why you bring extra, right? Look at that. Got my tortillas warming up in the gravel. Got crispy pork side, beans and rice, empanadas, and tortillas. That is a meal fit for a king right there. That is so delicious. Oh, that was good. I am so full. All right, there we go. Well, it's late and it's getting really cold. I think it's time to hop in my bag, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Oh my goodness, it is cold. I think I need to get some water boiling and make something warm to drink. The fire went out around 2 a.m. So I woke up and put some more wood on it. And when I looked up, there was the best Northern Lights display I have seen in a long time. They stretched from horizon to horizon. I got out of my bag and set up my GoPro and I tried to record it, but it is really hard to record the Northern Lights unless there's a moon out as well. But I used my cell phone to take some pictures and those turned out really well. But I sat in bed and watched the Northern Lights for like an hour before I fell back asleep. It was pretty cool. The Northern Lights kind of goes through these cycles, and this year is supposed to be a really good year to see the Northern Lights. I think I only saw them 3 or 4 times last year, but so far this year, this is my 3rd time seeing them. Oh, my pants have frost on them. I gotta warm these up. This herbal tea, it comes in a jelly, and it's passion fruit puree. It's got bits of seeds and everything in it. This stuff's so wonderful. I made this mug from a cow horn. I also made this griddle. Quite a few of my bushcrafting tools I make myself. I did a video on how to make all this stuff about a year ago. I'll put a link in the video description below. Got some pork jowl bacon left over from my last trip. Gonna let that cook right there. There we go. A buttery hot tortilla covered in cinnamon and sugar. If you like cinnamon toast, you're gonna like this. Ooh. Buttery cinnamon and sugar tortillas, not bad.
Oh, I think I need to get my pants on and start cleaning up.
This was a really nice shelter. I enjoyed it. But there was one thing about the shelter I didn't get to show you. If you're ever camping on sand or clean gravel like this, you can make a shelter that is so warm you can sleep even in the deep winter without a sleeping bag or tent. Let me show you what I mean. First thing you do is dig a shallow trench you can lay down in. Then collect tons of firewood. Doesn't need to be big chunky stuff. Stuff like this is perfect. Got a nice bed of coals there. Now I'm gonna bury it. You wanna make sure you use dry sand or dry gravel. If it's wet, you'll just turn it into a steam bath and put the coals out. You wanna make really sure you don't have any live coals that aren't covered in gravel. Otherwise, you'll find out really quick when you lay down. If you do it at night, it's a lot easier to tell because they'll glow orange in the dark. Got steam from the wet gravel coming on up. Oh, that's nice. Oh, this is nice and toasty. If there's no snow on the ground and your gravel's really dry, you can do this in about an hour. If everything's covered in snow, it can take you 8 to 10 hours. You have to clear out all the snow, melt all the snow, dry up all the water, then you can do this. The key is the sand or gravel has to be really dry. If it's wet at all, it'll just put your coals right out. If you got a fire on one side, hot gravel on your bottom, it'll keep you really warm. In the past, when I've done this in the wintertime, the gravel stayed warm all night long. But if you want, you can go ahead and build a nice long fire next to you. And if you wake up in the night cold, then you can just go and move that fire over, throw some gravel on it, and sleep over there. And you can kind of switch back and forth. Well, this has been a fun camping spot, but I think it's time to take it down and clean up. There we go, looks good.